Okay, I came back out and did some more work on this door a little bit. Got it. I put some framework here inside the boards inside the framework here to block up, make it look better than it did. It still don't look like no professional because I didn't take time to cut the right length and everything. I just put them in there, what scraps I had. All right, but anyway, we got that up now. We got it braced up good. I put this tube for it to bottom down here for a stoop. And now, whenever this door shuts up there, we have no gap underneath. That tube four blocked the gap underneath it. And I'm going to get another one of these pieces down here. That's off the other door that was shorter. You can see how much shorter that door was, how much narrower, 2 inches shorter. So I'm going to get another one of those and put it back on it, and that'll make it look better. Actually, I probably don't even need it, but we'll put it on there anyway, just to make it look good. All right, so we got that done. Got the door in. We've got the door in, and it is sound and solid. We can see out. You can see out there at all the junk out there that I got to clean up. But you can see out down in the woods. We can see deer. We're moving around down there now and stuff. And we can sit here and watch nature. We can look outside. We can go outside out there. And when I get it all cleaned up and set up right, we'll be out there cooking out and all that stuff. And it looks pretty good. And then here, I've trashed this in here, but I put another piece of this OSB board down a while ago too. And I'm going to try to move this heavy some gun. I moved it that far. I think probably weighs 600 pounds. All I can do to move it. But I'm going to try to move it back up here and finish this out over to that wall. All right, we're going to see if we can move this out. It ain't light. I tell you, it ain't light. I tell you, it ain't light. Got some plexiglass down there forward. Set it on and accidentally broke it. So it's going to be crunchy. I want to hear it crunchy. Well, I think it ain't live, really. That end's actually a little bit lighter than the other end. A little bit lighter on the other end. Must have a heavy stuff on this. Alright, I'm going to have to move y'all around because I ain't moving that no more. It's easier to pick all y'all up and move y'all than it is to move that. So I'm going to move y'all right over here. Now, can y'all see? Alright. Now I got to move a bunch of stuff. Let's sweep and clean this up. Try to get all this big board down. There's no license. There's some anti-tick bite stuff right there. Oh, Bill Gates didn't give it to me. Try to cover the tracks. You can do that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that stuff they say on the news anymore. I don't believe one thing, because I've got that out now. I've had it. It's been around a lot longer than people think it has. It's just now that people are trying to figure out what we got. Because it's a allergy to a sugar molecule that's in the fat of meat, and it's carried by the tick. The tick does get to you. But the thing about it is, it's been around for years, and when you have an allergy to the meat, you can't pinpoint what you're allergic to because it takes 3 to 6 hours before it reacts. It takes a long time to get it have a reaction to it. So I couldn't pinpoint what was causing me had an allergic reaction. I knew it had to be something I was eating. Couldn't figure it out. I'd break out in hives and itch and, you know. Anyway, I woke up one morning with my tongue swelled about 3 times its size. And the glands underneath were swelled up just as big. And I figured it was high time to go to the doctor and see what's going on with me. I did, and I had alpha-gal syndrome. They took me. They took me and put all kinds of pins in my back. Had like 80 pins stuck in my back. Food allergies attached to them. I had not one reaction. I wasn't allergic to any food. And that doctor, he comes and asks me, he says, well, he said, how does it react whenever you first eat something, or is it for what? And I said, no, I said, it usually acts up in the middle of the night. He said, so 3 to 6 hours after you eat, whenever it acts up. I said, yeah. He said, what time of year is it works? I said, I usually from September to about February into February. And he said, during deer season. I said, yeah. He said, I think I know what you got. He said, I think you got alpha-gal syndrome. And I said, well, what in the Sam Hill is that? he said, well, it's caused by tick bite. Makes you allergic to the lactose sugar molecule in your bloodstream. And a person, a human being, people and apes are the only mammals that don't have alpha-gal in their system naturally, except for a very slight, like 0.01 is the level in your bloodstream. When they got my blood results back, mine was 7.0, and I thought that was bad. And the reason it's worse during deer season is because it's deer, they carry that tick. They have that tick on them, and the ticks are bad that time of year. And when you're out there in the woods, and you get bit, if you get by one that carries it, it's going to make it worse. It can kill you. It can kill you dead. And anyway, a year later, I had them check it, because your levels can, if you don't get bit again and stuff, and you eat right, your levels can drop down enough that you can start eating very, very lean meat. But, because it's in the fat for me. A year later, I got my chicken, it was 12.0, so I also got bit again. But doing this fishing channel, I'm out there in them weeds and briar everywhere else all the time anyway. So, anyway, if I die doing what I enjoy, so be it, I guess. But I can put on bug spray and try to prevent it, but I don't know. I figure we'll live till we die anyway. All right, y'all, that's enough about me and the alpha-gal, about the alpha-gal syndrome going on around the country. Just saying it ain't really nothing new. It's just that more people are getting it now because the tick infestation is higher than it has been lately, they say, but I've seen some bad all my life. There's been some bad sometimes that you walk out in the woods and your pants legs would turn just brown like dirt on, there'd be little tiny seed ticks all over. Anyway, we're going to try to vacuum this up over here a little bit. Get the old handy dandy vacuum cleaner. Here, I had to get it out. Put it on here. See if there ain't stopped to it. stuck in it. Got something stuck in it. Put this here. Then put on, sorry. Probably it'll be here. Yeah, we got power points in there. I ain't damn screwdriver. Make it work. I can fold everything around everywhere. Don't know where to put it. Well, there it is. Okay, I don't see the screwdriver. Here, just get it. We had a leaf over in it. We had a leaf in it. Down in that pipe. There we go. Fire panels in it. I blew it right out of there, boy. I've been told before. It's windbag. That's kind of ridiculous right here. All right, get it back on there. Get this other part back on there. All right. Put the bottom back on. All right. Put something else in. Put the bottom back on this thing. Put the bottom back on it. This side of it here. Put it right back down there in my way, didn't it? Sorry, we're gonna suck it out there. All right. Handy dandy little deal, sure is. Get that stuff in. Yeah, put down that crack, look at it, look at putting that crack right there. We'll just bury that stuff. Underneath that OSB board. Look at that. There's a hold it there. Just hold it in. Alright. Just over here, put it up. That'll work right there until we get done. Alright, now I'm trying to finagle a piece of that OSB board over in here without killing myself or tearing something up. I'm gonna have to take it over the top of this thing. I ain't moving that thing anymore. I'm gonna have to move it forward to 2 4. No, he's just gonna be moving. Hmm. Ain't that hard glue on this good sweet floor to put down? It's slide right around. We don't know how much room it's gonna get in. We're gonna get it moved around here. All the way. Now let's try to get those people with it. I think we can do it now, boy. Look here, boy. I'll work it right around. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty? Got it down there. Get it screwed down. That battery there, it don't have batteries, it got batteries. Alright, I'm gonna bring my bucket of screws over here if I can get over there to them. Y'all hear that? What I did, I dumped the bucket of screws in. That's a very good handle. I picked them up by hand. We looked at that thing of rock like crazy. Had to keep it back so I was trying to clear it. Alright. There we go. This is that screwdriver. I laid it down somewhere. Oh, boys. Did y'all get my screwdriver? What? My screwdriver go. There it is. I found it. Well, y'all gonna have to quit hiding my tools now. Earlier on the other video, it was my handheld screwdriver. It was gone. Manual. I found it laying over a chair. Somebody put it in the chair. Y'all act like against it. Y'all act like against it. I just don't know about all that. Going down. It ain't got to lay down. Got something under it. See what'll go. That's something over there. Get wood underneath. Hold it here. Here we go. Now let's get screwing. Sure won't go on even move. Now I went down like that. I knew something was crazy with it. I knew something was up. Moving right along, folks. Moving right along. Here. Whole swamp hose are in here. And I don't like swamp hoses. Very close to swamp. I got that down. Now, I got to measure that over there and cut me a piece to fit that off of one of these others. Yeah, I'm taking a break to get me a breath here. Take me a breath. All right, so it's 16 1/4. Building screw. 16 1/4. 17. All right, boys, I'm gonna pause you and I'm gonna go out here and cut me a piece off of there. Okay, I got a piece cut. Now, it's gonna be tight. If I did it right, I'm gonna have to peg it in place. I want it tight. I want it tight. Hold that in again. Alright, let's just peg it into place. I got a hammer and form blade right there handy. How about that? Right in there, boys. Perfect fit. Now, let's get screwed in. Get a little stuff down here. I got to take this in. Look at it. Hammer it over there. Oh, got it in there, boys. It's in there. Now like the old commercial for Ragu spaghetti sauce. It's in there. It's in there. Got the nuts there, in there, it's in there. What about oregano? It's in there, it's in there. Some of you not old enough to remember that commercial. I think I'm telling them my age. I'm telling my age right there on that. middle of it. And do a wrap. Alright. So we got this side of the building done. We got this side done. This other side gonna be next. So now I need to decide what I'm gonna do with this big cabinet. I don't know if I want to put it against this wall, or if I want to put it here. I think I'm going to put it right here. That way it make a division between this area and this area. I think that's what I'll do with it. I'm going to move it all up. That thing's heavy. Good God, you see. I told you that 3 or 4 times ago. I was waiting on things. Ain't none of you volunteers to come help me with it. That's for sure. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. Right there. Just like that, if I can move it. If I can move this big heavy dog. It ain't light. It ain't light. Yeah, I was putting it. It ain't light whatsoever. I could unload everything out of it, I guess. But I don't want to do that. That's a lot. I can't just get a hold of it and drag it over there. I'm going to work it back over this way, and then back and back and back and back to get it over there. Man, stouter than you think, huh? Yesterday, I come in from out here, I worked out here, started out with a light gray colored shirt on. By the time I got down that door, that shirt was dark gray. Because I couldn't have the air on or nothing because I had the door out. And my wife paid me the greatest compliment. She said I was strong. But I tell her in the house. She must have been watching me work. That's what she did. Well, we about to get it. Just about to do it. We got to do it. Oh man. This man got more strength than you know. There we go. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good right there. That might be right where we need it. I've got a rolling workbench, too. But I want to put a daddy in. Now I'm going to put some pegboard on this side and hang the tools up. I tell you what, I'm going to pull this back down this way a little bit, if I can. If I can do it. Yeah. Get it right here. Yeah. That's where I want it, right here. I want right there, put one on workbench right here. And there'll be a little cubby hole there, put some stuff, put a little table or something back in there. I think I got it. It's great. That part is more like it. All right. All right, here we go. We got the floor coming from over here on this side. I got a fan going right there. So we got it all the way across over here to this side. We'll get that side there on the next video probably. Next video from in here, I'll probably go fishing tomorrow. I've had the whole week off. I got one more day off to do whatever. And then I got a funeral of a very dear friend of mine, was 96 years old, passed away. And we're going to go to his funeral Tuesday. And then I got to be back to work Wednesday. So tomorrow I'll probably fish a lot and get you a video for fishing. But this cabinet right here, this is a nice cabinet. I got it from where I worked a long time ago, years ago. This is what we make. This job box, Crescent brand. But it's a slope lid. It's got this bar right here. I don't know if you can see that. See that bar swinging right there. And whenever you let that bar down, you can put it right there and make a flat top up here like I've got it right now. Or you can shut it all the way down and lock it up. That rolling workbench ain't light either. I might put it on my trailer, bring it around here and back it up to the front door and roll it in here. It's got wheels on it though, at least it will roll. We'll put it over here and that way we got two flat surfaces to work on. I've got some drawer unit things out there to put in here to put screws and bolts and nuts and stuff like that in. We're going to get this area right here set up as a shop area. It ain't going to be big. It's just going to be a place for tools and stuff. No working in here probably, just tools. But anyway, this flat surface will give me a place to work on building my lures and stuff too. You know, the twitch bait that we make. I can set all my stuff out right here. I can store my stuff in the rolling workbench over here or in shelves on the wall, whatever. But I can have all of that right here, my equipment for parts and paint and everything in here for that. But all right, I'm going to let y'all go this time. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. And I need about 400 watch hours, a little over 400 watch hours to be able to start being monetized on YouTube. So if y'all would encourage people to watch. I mean, I know I'm no expert, and I know, I'm just out here, just a man doing what he wants to do and trying to share a little bit of my old life with y'all as an old man and show you, just because you get old don't mean you can't still try to do stuff. You can't still have fun. So anyway, y'all keep watching, keep supporting me. Thank you very much.